Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have just released our July drop. We've got the brand new Rangers Warrior t-shirts, along with the No One Likes Us, We Don't Care tees. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. So the players have only been in pre-season now for around a week, and already there are 2 injuries. Yesterday we reported to you that Dujon Sterling had picked up a sort of minor injury. However, the keyword minor, meaning that he's only out for a week or so, and it's not something that's a major issue. However, yesterday Rangers announced that Leon King had picked up a significant injury and would be out for a significant period of time. Look, it isn't a Rangers pre-season camp or Rangers season preparations without a few players getting injured. And as I said, Rangers have announced that the 19-year-old will be sidelined for a significant period of time after sustaining a blow at the pre-season camp in Germany. This is what the club's statement read. Rangers can confirm defender Leon King suffered a contact injury to his ankle at the club's pre-season training camp in Germany on Monday, which will rule him out for a significant period of time. Leon is being looked after by the club's medical staff, and a further update will follow in due course. Everyone at the club wishes Leon a speedy recovery. Now, this, of course, is a blow to young Leon King. He's probably going to play a significant role this season, but again, not to be disrespectful, it could have been worse. It could have been a Connor Goldson, it could have been a Ben Davies, it could have been a John Suter, which sort of reissues the fact that Rangers need to make sure that they have enough strength and depth in that sort of centre-back position going into this season. Now, Goldson, John Suter, Davies are good enough, but I think Rangers need another centre-back. We've been talking about Jonathan Panzo, and I'd even go as far to say Rangers need another one just for backup. Now, that brings us to today's story, where reports in the MSM are reporting that Leon Balogun, yes, remember the name, could be rejoining Rangers after Beale contacted him. Now, this sort of dropped last night, stating that Rangers could go in for the player, offer him a short-term contract or a year contract, and he can sort of make up the numbers in the centre-back position. Now, again, this is being reported by a lot of outlets at the moment, so I do think there is some truth in it. And also this morning, Leon Balogun finally said his goodbyes to QPR, which means he won't be staying on, so you can add the 2 and 2 together, and maybe you get the equation that, well, Leon Balogun could be returning back to Glasgow Rangers imminently. He basically said on his Twitter, literally 1 hour ago at the time of recording, "Thank you to everyone at QPR, the staff, the players, and the supporters. Despite everything that has happened throughout this very difficult season, I very enjoyed my time at the club and wish you nothing but the best of the future you ours." So, saying his goodbye to QPR, now on the hunt for another club, 35 years old, and as I said, being linked to Rangers very, very heavily by the MSM and some reputable journalists within the Scottish football space. Now, this is an interesting one to maybe watch because, as we said, Michael Beale is very fond of him. He did bring him to QPR. I did think Rangers dropped a bollock last year, releasing him from his contract. He was definitely good for strength and depth, and when we went into the Champions League, he would have been a better option than sort of Leon King and James Sands that we had to field with for the whole of the sort of Champions League campaign. So again, Leon Balogun for me, I would welcome it. I'd welcome the addition. I'd welcome him joining for a 1-year contract, but remains as the sort of Leon King replacement, if you like. He is there to take Leon King's place, which is sort of 5th place. That doesn't mean Leon Balogun is going to be our first choice centre-back. We need another centre-back to go into the team. So if Rangers do sign Leon Balogun, I'm happy with it. Great strength and depth, good quality player. However, as I said, we need another one. We need another centre-back that's going to be fighting for that first team place. A nice young, hungry player that's going to make our team a lot more better, because as I said, we have got a bit of injury problems within that centre-back position, and as much as we are quite top-heavy this summer in terms of our additions, we still do need to make some additions at the back. Leon Balogun, again, is a good emergency signing for Leon King. However, he shouldn't be the be-all and end-all, and Rangers need to make sure that they're getting another centre-back, whether that be Jonathan Panzo, whether it be somebody else. I'd even go as far to say as just get another couple in through the door. Jonathan Panzo, a Leon Balogun and somebody else as well, just so we're not in the same position last year. I've seriously got PTSD from last season with the Champions League, where we had James Sands and Leon King at the back. It was an embarrassment, and nothing to Leon King, a good young player. He was thrown into it, but we can't be going into this season playing in Europe and competing for the title with no, or being that scarce for options at the back. So again, my opinion is yes, Leon Balogun is a good option for strength and depth. However, Rangers need to make sure that they are buying another player. So we'll see what happens in due course. With regards to other stuff and other news, guys, it was Cyril Dess's time to address the media yesterday, and he sort of spoke about playing at a club with high expectations, spoke about playing for Rangers and his past and all the rest of it. So we'll go through what he said in his interview. Basically, he said, at Feyenoord and at Genk in Belgium, these are top teams, and there's always pressure to compete and play for trophies, so that's not new for me. Rangers is different, but at Feyenoord, the pressure was also very high, but that's something I like and makes me perform even better. I hope I can show this in Glasgow. I haven't walked around Glasgow yet or played at Ibrox to experience that, but for me, stories I've heard, what I know now, the pressure is even higher. But I know that's a good thing. If you're only playing for a spot in the middle of the table with no pressure, that gets boring after a while. I prefer this. He also went on to spoke about last season. He said, I haven't really thought about this. I've had more focusing on my own game and about what I do, but I think we got to our level and we do things we need to do in the right way. I'll overcome. But in Italy, I've been up against some pretty rough defenders who were also allowed to get away with a lot. The referees in Italy don't whistle as fast as they do in Belgium or the Netherlands, so I think I'm coming from a good place to adapt to Scotland. When I'm thinking about the best defenders I've played, I'm thinking about the example of Demiral for Atlanta, Bastone at Inter, and of course Kim Min-jae from Napoli. All great defenders, but I like that actually. It's a great challenge to compete with them and to fight with them and to battle with them. It helps you develop as a player, even at my age. I'm not the youngest anymore, but I've still got a lot to learn and I want to learn a lot. I think you get stronger and faster and smarter. You know how to use your body, so of course you try to take some of it. Of course, it's made me better player. I've been dreaming about playing in the top 5 leagues since I was a kid, actually. To finally be there and witness it was a part of an amazing, and I learned a lot. When you play against some of the best defenders in the world, you learn how to use your body to play smarter and faster. All of that on top of the experience I had from Belgium and the Netherlands, I feel that made me more complete footballer. I hope I can convert it and show it in the Scottish League as well as it can get it fire again. So that's what he said with regards to a few bits and pieces. He did just address the media, but Dessers is a player that's actually really starting to excite me. I like the way he kind of talks, but obviously talking, he has to show it on the pitch, but certainly a player that I'm really excited to start seeing, and I think he's going to be very, very successful for Rangers. So yeah, good to hear him talking and addressing the media. But of course, the big news today, ladies and gentlemen, is that Leon King is out for a significant period of time, and it looks like Leon Balogun could be making an imminent return. Do let me know your thoughts on, firstly, Leon King being injured. Then secondly, is Leon Balogun the answer? And do you think it's right that Rangers are bringing him back to Ibrox? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we have got Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rscclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.